I couldn't help myself again today. Hello, YouTube, internet, friends and foes. I wanted to do a comment on this eclipse thing briefly and the NASA boys and girls, the front PR bunch that are taking this fairy tale to the next level. One almost would think they've gone back to the moon. The excitement about this eclipse, it's almost like another venture to the moon for an afternoon or something. They're pretty excited anyway. I thought I'd post again, and quite frankly, I find myself encouraged. I have to make a comment on this, that if you look at the thumbs down relative to thumbs up, especially within hours of my posting a YouTube, I have an extraordinary numbers of thumbs down. Yes, I would have 2 thumbs up and 25 thumbs down within an hour, sometimes within minutes. So obviously there is a campaign. I'm either pissing someone off or somebody is quite threatened by anything that I might say. A lonely artist in the middle of nowhere having an opinion about the meaning of the universe and creating context. Oh, don't do that. Don't make any comments on the nature of our universe because we're going to be really pissed off with you and we're going to give you thumbs down. Well, it's actually been a little bit worse than that at different times in my YouTube history that I've been targeted, and I just find this quite hilarious, and I'm encouraged to do more videos again. I was going to just slow down and not do as many postings, but I'm going to just, you know, maybe I'll ratchet up my posting just to get a few more thumbs down regularly. And I find this quite extraordinary from the point of view there are so many channels out there that have extreme positions, that are even vulgar and aggressive and brutal in their presentation, and they get, relatively speaking, they get a very high proportion of thumbs up to thumbs down. And if you look at the few views that I get and you count proportionately the thumbs down to thumbs up, it's quite amazing. It is quite amazing. Based on an average that I get 100 views or something, it's extraordinary to get that sort of attention from wherever this comes from, whatever part of the ethers, the back rooms behind the curtain types that are running the show, that have decided, no, we're going to use a campaign against this YouTuber, and we're going to make sure he gets a lot of thumbs down to discourage him and others from looking at what he's doing. So I'm going to continue to ratchet up my I haven't got much to say. I've basically said it in the 1,000 videos almost that I've done. I've said what I wanted to say. I just tweak certain things every now and then, and I keep abreast of what is going on. And this is quite hilarious. This eclipse, I'm going to make a comment about the eclipse. Meanwhile, Fukushima, of course, is rampaging through the pollution, the nuclear pollution it is creating. The China shop of our existence, our biological China shop, is being destroyed by the nuclear criminal syndicate that runs our planet at this point in time. Whether or not we're going to be able to get through this is quite, the jury is out on this. I'm not sure. I don't believe we can ever return to what it was like 80 years ago before they split the atom. Strassman, Lees, Meitner, and Hahn, they managed to come up with, they invented a process that fundamentally will destroy all life on this planet. But anyway, today it's the eclipse. I'm going to run this little charade, this little PR bunch talking about the eclipse, and I'll have a comment about it.
Check this out, guys. I mean,
check it out.
I think things are going.
Notice how they're all bald. Watch this. The guys are all bald.
Brian Massey, out there from Marshall Space Flight Center. What's going on? You got some action there.
Nice. Got action. I love action. Exciting.
There it is.
Come on. There it is.
Oh, that's beautiful. They're getting close. Now,
beautiful.
Now, it's yellow. Is that, we had purple. Does that mean something?
Uh-oh.
Well,
yellow.
The previous one we saw was purple was calcium K. It was a blue kind of light. This is actually more of a white light, continuous. Yeah. But the thing to remember is sometimes the different filters you use will change the color just a little bit. Oh, well, you use filters too. I see. Okay, you have like lots of equipment that changes the way things look. I think it's called CGI. Now, whatever is going on up there, apparently,
is unbeknownst to the ordinary mortal like myself, who is not a scientific type, who doesn't know about filters, but I do know about CGI. Anyway, let's keep on listening for a bit.
What we're seeing here is really more visible, broader spectrum white light.
Okay. Let me, John.
I want you to see the other Baldy. Where is he?
This is a good question, guys. Mark from Facebook's asking, and this is what really applies right now. When I'm observing the moon at night, I see
From west to east.
There he is. There he is. Okay. That's beautiful. Look at them. Look at this PR campaign sitting on the screen in a live cast streaming. And, well, there's a guy that's not bald, and she's not bald. But they'll be bald in the future. She'll be bald as well. Anyway, I was just wondering. It's a curious thought I had. And I'm not the only one to have had this thought, I'm sure. But if you consider the size of the moon and the size of the sun and the distances, the relative distances, isn't it curious that for the observer on Earth, they end up being the same size? I'm just saying, this is such an incredible coincidence that an object that is a ball somewhere 95 million miles away and another object that's about 240,000 miles away, different sizes, but relative to our position, they look exactly the same size. And when you compute the distance to size, it's about 400 to 1. Check this out. Just check it out. Now, isn't it curious? The omnipotent being found it to be of interest. I'm talking omnipotent being because I know science, like Carl Sagan, didn't believe in the omnipotent being, having been involved in the structuring of our cosmos, that our cosmos is a random occurrence like eyeballs on your face. Why aren't there three? You would have been able to see a lot better with that third eye stuck on your forehead. Why isn't that third eye? Why do the esoterics say, we know about a third eye that never appears on your head, it's inside your head, so they talk about that one. But I would have, if I was the omnipotent being, I would have stuck that third eye on my forehead and I would have been able to see the eclipse a lot better than I do. So just think about all these fairy tales, what it is. And I'm not going to definitively say the nature of the cosmos, the universe that we inhabit, this surface, this magnificent experience that called life. And existence as we experience it is being scuttlebutted. It's being destroyed with the chemical poisoning, the emotional poisoning that is going on. The toxification of everything on this planet is happening in real time. And these are the PR types giving a play-by-play of the fairy tale we're supposed to believe, when in fact the opposite is happening. Or something else is happening, and I'm not quite sure what it is. And I just thought I'd make a quick comment. And I wanna just heads up on the thumbs down on my videos lately, that proportionately all videos on YouTube, all of them, you check it out yourself. To the number of views that I get, from 100 to 150 on average, the number of thumbs down far outpace the thumbs up, which is curious. I think it's curious, just like this eclipse to me is curious why it is the way it is. I just get motivated and energized by this kind of stuff. So thumb me down, go ahead. It gives, I know I'm on the right path because I'm obviously a threat. I'm a threat to someone's position, vision of their worldview. I'm a threat to someone else's worldview. It happens to me all the time. Quite frankly, people come to the studio and I never see them again because I open my, I've been told to shut my mouth because it's hurting sales, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to say what I want to say, and if it offends someone, because I come from a center of what I say of honesty. My position is that I'm looking for honest people, the clan that is honest, the people that act their conscience. This is my position. This is how I function in life. And if you don't like it, shove it. Anyway, I love this. I just look at this PR bunch and the two bald guys who are the front men in this one. I love it.